All right, welcome to this week's weekly recap. It's in the title. I don't remember the exact dates of what it was, what 5 days it was. I don't know. Okay, hopefully my OBS is working. It's been glitching a little bit, and yeah, just hopefully it's working. But this was a no news Monday to start the week, and it was a no news Monday with FOMC on Wednesday, so I wasn't like gonna force something stupid, but right at market open, I was pretty bullish. We had this daily fair value gap that we've been sitting around, and like this week, we still didn't hit it the whole week. So I was kind of bullish, like towards it, like in hindsight, no matter what. But we have this high here, and we have like a failed swing, like pre market. So, I mean, I just wanted a condition. I wanted a 5 or 15 minute gap to be created, and then I can get some like direction or some awareness of where we're gonna go. But off open, we make another failed swing, leaving like two stacked highs here, and we get a really strong reaction down. I was not willing to short that just because we made an inversion, because we literally left highs up here. But we just keep trending down, and we end up making just kind of chop. So I couldn't even take a continuation towards London or towards Asia, and these like relative equal lows because we kind of just shot straight down and made no 5 minute beforehand. But we do end up making a 5 minute gap right here, and we have like a failed swing low to this low here, this low here. Actually, no. Yeah, these three lows. So what do I end up doing? We leave no gaps above. We pull back into first 5 minute. There like was a 15 minute being created here, but when we come this close to like a low and we pull back into a 5 minute and we get a reaction, I'm gonna take this. We end up making a 2 minute gap. It's the highest time frame in the leg. There was no other gap. Make a 2 minute gap. I take this inversion. My stop was, I believe, at this high. I don't think it was at the body high. I believe it was here, and I just ended up. I believe I only took this on combines, though, but still a really nice trade. I don't believe there was any other like setup of the day. Yeah, just horrible once we take out that draw. So that was Monday. It's a dub. I totally forgot to go live on Discord. Let's see if anyone joins. Oops. 1 second. Okay, and then going into Tuesday, we were still like the 4 hour time frame just looks absolutely horrendous. So I was kind of being careful this whole week, but if I go on the 15 minute time frame, off open. Actually, let me go up here a little bit. We're kind of just accumulating like most of Asia and London session. I mean, we're not really moving in a certain direction. Hourly chart looks horrible. We did inverse this hourly condition here. I already showed you the 4 hour just looked horrendous. We don't end up making like anything. I think we maybe at SMT. I'll see here. Okay, yeah, so we end up making a Judas swing low off open. And this was like an AA plus long. Like, this was really nice. We had this failed swing, and I was actually kind of wanting shorts if we were to take this high out, because there's a 5 minute intermediate high, and we had like a really bearish reaction. But we end up literally missing it by a tick. We come down here, we make a Judas swing. I don't think we came into a gap. Maybe it was like a 15 minute on the left. maybe a 5 minute actually. Or nothing. Oh yeah, we just swept out this low, that's what it was. And we get this 1 minute inversion to the upside, and these two relative equal highs, TP there, and just a really good start to the week, strong reaction. No need to go break even on this trade at all. I never went break even. And I believe this ran. I mean, you have good targets up here, so not a bad idea to hold, but you'll see in the next, well, and if you're in the lives, I don't know why this shit's not on. If you're in the lives, you'll see that I believe it's on the next, it's another day from last week, but I ended up not taking profit at a 1-to-1 and relative equal highs, and I got stopped out for being an idiot. But yeah, that was that. And then I think we just ended up chopping. There wasn't anything really else, because this was, I mean, we didn't have FOMC on this day, but as soon as I got out of this, I was like, holy, I'm not even going to stay on the charts. It's just horrible. Actually horrible price action. So if you got any questions, just drop them in there, and I'll look after every day I go through. And I did, bro, I can go over Monday again, but I literally forgot to start I forgot to go on Discord and start the live stream or whatever. But it is on OBS, like it is recorded. That was that day. We actually had a really nice setup on Wednesday as well. This week's price action was really, really nice. So 4-hour chart still just looks horrendous. Like, this shit was horrible. Like, not horrible, but a good price action, but you can just see we're just not really heading in a certain direction, and it's hard to trade like that, especially if you're newer to trading. But overnight, we're just still in this, like, I don't even know, what is this, 650 or 550? Yeah, like a 200 point, like, accumulation range for, what is this, 2 days? Yeah, going into the third day. So, pre-market, we had these 15-minute gaps here. We had London high above. We're still not doing anything. I mean, we inversed this 1 hour here, and we're just not going anywhere. I mean, I am bullish, but, you know, we have, like, kind of stacked lows, like, all throughout here. And I was kind of assuming, my thought process, which I even said, I believe it was maybe Tuesday or Wednesday or something, I was assuming that pre-FOMC, we'd come and take this daily for value gap, and then we'd deliver to, like, all these draws. And, you know, as you can tell, I actually was never even right. But what do we get off open? Oh, yeah. See, this is the day I was being greedy. So off open, we dump. We take out, I mean, this low that already took out Asia. But I believe we made a SMT right here. Yeah, so we made a SMT at this low. Super strong reaction off of it. And I think we did 1 minute here. Yeah, and the only reason I was willing to take this, I mean, it wasn't the best trade, but just the V-shape reaction, like, perfect Judas swing lower. I love, this is a perfect, like, PDI model, pre-distribution inversion. You get that Judas swing, SMT at the low, 1 minute candle prints beautifully. And then I end up taking, like, no profit. I did take a little bit of profit right here. And then I left runner I was going to leave a runner to data high. And I was being greedy. And I got stopped at break even with, like, no profits at all. And I think we actually did end up going up there, maybe? Oh, no. Yeah, see, price just looks horrible. Like, yeah, we came down, we took out this low again, and then we made a 5 minute. It just looks shitty. I mean, pre-FOMC, you do have to be careful. Like, this would be a better, if there would have been like a 5 minute here or something, but I don't know. The only thing that just interests me was because we had London, like, stacked highs here, data high here. Also, we were sitting below true day. But yeah, that is Wednesday. Monday was yeah. It was just what was it, a 2-minute? Super simple, just pulled back into a 5-minute, left relative equal lows. But yeah. So that's that. Let me drink some of my coffee real quick. Ooh, that's just hot. And there was no gaps or anything above. It was literally just one 5-minute. We were making a 15-minute, but we had those relative equal lows. So something I'm willing to like take a trade on. There's no reason not to. Just simple continuation. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, I didn't skip too far yet. Okay. I'm starving. Oh shit, I just skipped way too far. Okay, this day, I mean, I know a lot of people, you weren't even in here, but I did take this. A lot of people, like, I know a bunch of influencers, like, oh, it's such a horrible trade. I don't really care. We had a super V-shaped reaction. Skip. We take out London. We edge Asia. Yeah, we don't even make an SMT there. We do have an SMT with London. That's the only reason I took this. We had an SMT with London, and we had these two 5-minute gaps above. And I was saying when I was live, I wanted, if I'm gonna short this, I want us to at least pull back into this 5-minute. I'm like, okay, sweet, I can get an A+ short from here also. So I ended up taking 2 trades on this day. I think this was the first one. Just this, I mean, not the worst. I mean, it did kind of take a little bit of a longer time, but you know, we put in that SMT. We might have had an internal SMT too. No, we didn't. But yeah, 1-minute inversion. Took most profit. It was a little bit less than a 1-to-1 here. Move stop to break even, and then took the rest here. We pull back into this top 5-minute. And I think there was a, maybe we made a 15-minute up here. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Okay, we made a 15-minute up here. And we had a SMT at this 1 hour intermediate high inside of a gap, whatever you want to call it. But huge SMT. We do end up pulling into this 15-minute. We have 5-minute gap here, and we have a 5-minute gap. Oh no, I'm an idiot. We make one right here, and we do end up making a 5-minute. I did take an earlier entry because I was very, very confident in this, but we have all these 1-minutes here, and I believe there was a 2-minute and 3. They all closed at the same time. So we pulled that back up into the 15-minute. We do make a 5-minute here, but I was confident, so I took this this candle here. I did have my stop at this high, or maybe a little bit less, but I think this body high. And then I add, and then my main target was actually down at Asia, so I didn't get that much like profit. And I did add, I even got a lower fill because I added like my main position right here, and then I took some profit right here, and then I end up getting stopped at break even because main target here, like guaranteed almost, is the 5-minute. And we just get a super V-shaped reaction out of it. I actually got stopped to the tick on my live account because I got filled a little bit worse. And then I think we just end up leaving this Asia low. So kind of a weird day. This was definitely the better trade, this short. But I don't know. I like this long. I'm going to fucking take that shit every time I see that. And yeah, P has just been clean. Friday, bro, I fucking crashed out, dude. I don't even remember. I still ended green. Believe it or not. I low-key revenge trade. I did take like a 3rd trade, and I went heavy. But it ended up playing out because I took back-to-back losses. Because technically, I don't know if you saw my Instagram, but I actually got a payout. From Friday, which I didn't deserve. Oh shit, I need to check to see if you said anything. For you're talking Thursday? Oh wait, fuck, I might have. Which day are you talking? You're talking the one that I shorted down to on Wednesday? Wait, hold up here. Let's say we didn't take the long and we wanted shorts to roll. Yeah, no, I only took it because we inversed this 5 minute. We inversed this first. I skipped 2. We inversed this 5 minute here. We didn't have one right below it. I don't think. Was there one? Oh yeah, there was a 5 minute right there. I mean, it still inversed at the same exact time in the candle, but I was just really confident because we inversed all the 1 minutes, and we kind of had that like a really strong reaction out of it. Like, yeah, you shouldn't really take it when we're inside of like an earlier inverse when we're inside of a 5 minute, but we had this SMT at this 1 hour intermediate high up here, so that's like the only reason I was willing to actually like give it a stab. And I went pretty light. I added my main position when we inversed this, like both these stacked 5 minutes. But if there wasn't an SMT up here, I would have 1,000,000% waited for this 5 minute close. Especially if you're newer to like trading or like you're not as confident, I always wait for the highest time frame inversion. Like my early entry, I'd probably rate like B plus, if that. A lot of people wouldn't take that, and I don't even know. I don't think anyone even did that. I don't really follow a lot of traders, but I don't think anyone even took that or the long I took. They like, but you know, sometimes I'll get smoked on those, and I'm fine with that. All right, Friday, dude. I don't even remember the shit I took because I low key crashed out. I mean, we were just sitting in this horrible range. I did end up taking, my first trade, we made SMT at this low here. It was a 5 minute intermediate low. I don't think it was a 15, maybe it was a 15 minute. Yeah, see, like, I shouldn't have even taken this in the first place. I mean, I was still confident in it because we had SMT in these 5 minute gaps. ES never took out the low. Let's get this. Yeah, we came really close, but made a SMT. We get this 1 minute inversion. I believe this was the highest time frame. Just gonna double check here. Maybe not. Yeah, see, there was a 4 minute here. I think no, I got stopped out. I don't think I got break even on this. I don't know. You were in the live. You couldn't remember. I think I did get stopped at. I think I might have stop loss like right here. Break even partial, and then we had London. And I was really confident because we had this new day opening gap too. And we also had this daily gap that we never tapped. But we end up, I don't think we even made a SMT or anything. Just shitty price action, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's not an excuse. But then, yeah, we end up inversing this 5 minute to the upside. And then as soon as we did that, I'm like, okay, sweet, this is going to be a fucking banger. Like, this is 100% playing out. Nope. Instantly come to rip down. From there, I wasn't really looking to long again after that happens. If anything, like, bro, I should have been done after this. No news. It was a no news Friday. You know, there was a bunch of volatility in the market already with FOMC on Wednesday. So, I mean, there was like a mechanical, like 2 minute right here. But, like, there's like no context behind this. Like, yeah, it played out, but, I mean, shortened against your bullish SMT. You got, I mean, good draws up here, sitting below true day. Got London up here, new day opening gap. The best trade that there was. Oh, yeah, it was this 2 minute. Because I saw, I think Patty took this from PB. Yeah. We swept out this 5 minute intermediate high here. And then, yeah, 2 minute. I don't know. I'd rate that short, like, A maybe. I just personally didn't like it. I saw it, but I was just super confident in longs, dude, especially because we inversed that 5 minute. So, I mean, I don't really. The other trades I took, I think it was this 5 minute short actually. Maybe. I don't know. I shouldn't have even taken it. One and done for sure. If I were to go back, but at least I should have got break even on this. And I don't think I went break even. But yeah, that's. Any other questions? I actually will do a weekly outlook too. But just don't be an idiot like me on Friday. And bro, I didn't even deserve to be up on the day, bro. Let's see what this week's looking like. I'm super bullish towards this daily gap up here still. I mean, we don't have to hit it, but we just swept out last week's low. This was my main draw from FOMC. I thought we were going to hit this during FOMC. We never took this, so I mean, honestly, this week I'm going to be pretty bullish. Tomorrow, this is going to be my condition. See if we tap this gap over tonight, or maybe we come during, maybe we just come even lower overnight, and then maybe tomorrow long towards this 4 hour gap. But this week I'm definitely going to be very, very bullish, especially because we took out all these draws. I don't think we even have an SMT. Oh, yeah, we do have a pretty large SMT. I think it's this low. But bullish coming into the week. I mean, Friday I still ended green, but I'm counting that as a losing day. But I've only had 2 red days in the past 2 weeks, so 80%, and I think I've taken a trade every day. Friday, fuck that shit, bro. That should have been at least break even, but bullish coming into this week for sure. And yeah, I'm just ready to fucking catch some more dubs. But that is gonna be the weekly recap for what's the date even on that. But any other questions? The 8th through the 12th is what it was. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Especially if you take a win, like, I know you'll see me take, like, another trade. It will be lighter size. And, like, I'm not, like, if I see a trade and with my, like, it's not like I've been trading for, like, 50 years, but, like, if I see another good trade, I'm not gonna just miss out on it. Like, I'd be pissed at myself if I didn't take that. Like, that second trade that I took on Wednesday, it was that you were talking about, towards those relative equal lows and such. But yeah, no, especially if you win one and done. But if you do take another one, I mean, always be willing to like lose what you like are putting on the table. So I mean, it's always best to be one and done. I honestly prefer it myself, but I rarely take 2 trades in a day, especially if the first one's a dub. But obviously, if you take 2 back-to-back losses, I mean, don't be risking so much where it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna blow my account, or fucking some dumb shit. Any other questions? You can always DM me or whatever you want. If you do. I can't think of any here. I bet. See you in the call on